Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike here at Game from Scratch, and I have an announcement that I really wasn't expecting today, to be honest, and that is that Unity Technologies have just acquired Bolt. Now, if you've never heard of it, Bolt is a visual scripting system. There's currently Bolt 1 and Bolt 2. It's made by a company called Ludiq. I think that's how you say it. But basically, Ludiq is not being bought. Just the technology behind Bolt 1 and 2 is being bought here. So Bolt is a scripting solution for Unity. We've got the announcement here from the Ludiq webpage. Interestingly enough, there's nothing from the Unity forums yet, but they did send out an email, and I'll get to that in just a few minutes. So we got Ludiq is proud to announce that its flagship visual scripting solution, Bolt, has been acquired by Unity Technology. Acquisition will empower Unity developers worldwide with production-ready visual authoring tools that help artists, designers, and programmers collaborate on their game or application. Thanks to Unity's involvement, Bolt will benefit from a wealth of resources and experience in middleware development, while its users can continue to rely on the same level of quality support and trusted new release they have come to expect. So basically, they're going on to Bolt started as a solo endeavor nearly 4 years ago. Our team and community grew. Today, passing the torch to Unity means Bolt will enter an exciting new phase of life, and they're going to basically be working on some other stuff. They're working closely with Unity Montreal to ensure a seamless transition. Support for Bolt 1 will continue uninterrupted, and development of Bolt 2 is progressing on track. We want to make sure there are no sudden or unexpected changes for existing users. In the meantime, we want to address any questions or concerns you may have. So Bolt 2 is going to continue to be developed, but it's going to be Unity engineers doing the development, not the Bolt team or Ludiq team. So they're doing a technology transfer over to the Unity team for that. You still have access to the beta versions. What happens to the community? All the support channels will remain available. Community manager is joining Unity to ensure a smooth transition. This Discord servers will be solely dedicated to Bolt, and the moderation will be handed over to Unity, along with their community manager right there. It's interesting. So basically, it's a straight up asset still on the asset store. So you can check over here. Boom. So you see here, Bolt is available on the Unity asset store. You can see now this acquisition has happened. It is under Unity Technologies, not under Ludiq. Interestingly enough, it wipes all the ratings, but not the reviews, which is a little strange. Pretty small package, to be honest. But you can see here, it is a visual graph-based scripting language. It's one of the two most popular for uh, working Unity development using visual scripting, because there's also Playmaker. So between Playmaker and Bolt, those are probably number one and number two. I'm not actually sure in which order, to be honest, but you can see kind of the idea behind Bolt. Now, the nice thing with Bolt is they had offered to, if you bought Bolt 1, you got Bolt 2 for free. So we're going to look in a second to see if that carries over. So that's Bolt. As you can see, it's a $70 plugin. It's available but from Unity Technologies now instead of Ludiq. But the prices remain the same as it was, and it just seems like the technology and the community manager and the community aspects are going to be all transferred over to Unity, and we'll go from there. Now, it may lead you to the question, okay, well, what about visual scripting? And that's a thing. I actually did a video about this a little while back, and they are working on a visual scripting system for Unity going forward. It's available. You could try it out. It's a little fragile, at least the last time I used it, but this is supposed to be the future of visual scripting in the Unity language. So why are they buying an existing player here, and why not just wait for visual scripting for dots? Well, the for dots is definitely part of it. So this is an email they sent out. I actually had this forwarded to me. Thank you for forwarding this to me, by the way. So here we can go a little bit of detail. This is what we've got. This is the Unity announcement they sent out to people. As a Unity is excited to announce that we have acquired the Bolt visual script plugin from publisher Ludiq, which was looking to shift its main focus to a new product, yet wanted to ensure development continuity and support for Bolt users. Unity saw this as an opportunity to acquire the highly popular graphical plugin to help artists and their teams improve workflow. Unity will work with Ludiq to transition development of Bolt and Bolt 2 to our internal development teams. We will continue to build and maintain these technologies with no current changes to plan to development, availability, or pricing. We want to make sure that no sudden or unexpected changes for Bolt users. We'll continue to update existing users as we work on the future of Bolt and Bolt 2. Unity will honor the commitment made by Ludiq to offer Bolt 2 at no additional cost to current Bolt users, as well as those who purchase Bolt on the asset store before May 31st, 2020. Unity will also continue to develop its own internal visual scripting solution, which is based on the new DOTS, or data-oriented technology stack architecture. This means that users continue to have visual scripting for both current projects with Bolt, as well as DOTS visual scripting solutions when they are ready to migrate to a DOTS-based project. Development team are looking forward to supporting Bolt users, and we will provide updates once we have more to share. And there's been a little bit in the forums about what's going to happen. Are things going to change? There's been some deleted comments, so things are a little up in the air. If I was to look into my crystal ball, I would guess probably the biggest change is Bolt will become a built-in feature. Sort of like when they bought Pro Builder in the past and then Pro Builder was built in. So I think really what we're looking at here is Bolt is going to be the visual scripting solution for current Unity, and then Dot's visual script will be for future Unity. Now, I'm surprised that if that was the case, that they didn't do this a very long time ago. It seemed like a kind of a no-brainer purchase for them. The lack of a visual scripting thing has been kind of an obvious flaw in Unity. I don't know if flaws, weakness in Unity for sure. So picking up something like Bolt or Playmaker and integrating it out of the box as a free plugin kind of ticks that off the list. But it does look like the Dot's visual scripting will continue to happen. It's going to be a secondary product that is going to ship once the whole Dot's technology stack is the new norm. And the visual scripting does depend on Dot's technology. So if you're not using, let's see, the jobs compiler and all that other stuff, it won't work. So this is kind of a legacy solution, and then Dot's visual scripting, I guess, will be the future solution. So, anyways, let me know what you think of this. Do you ultimately think that Bolt will end up being free like I do? Or do you think that maybe they're struggling a little bit with the visual scripting from the Dot side of things, so they're doing something to fill in the blanks? I'd be interested to hear what you guys think. Also, if this sounds a little bit weird, I'm actually using a headset now. I picked up, I have so much noise in my environment thanks to the whole lockdown thing and construction happening outdoor that I'm going to do some videos on a headset, some videos using my traditional mic setup. So if I sound a little bit weird to you, that is why. Hopefully it sounds good enough, and I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.